Hi everyone, welcome back. We're doing another algebra video today. This time we're going to be solving real world word problems. Sorry, that's a little bit of a mouthful. And we're going to be using an equation to model our word problems. Then we're going to solve the equation. The equations are going to have variables in them for the unknown. So in this problem, Terrence is planning a 760-mile trip. He travels 323 miles the first 2 days. How many miles does Terrence have left to travel on this trip? So the first thing I got to do is decide on which operation I need to solve this problem. And all of these problems can be any of the operations now. So in this case, I've got a trip that's 760 miles long. I know how many miles have been traveled the first few days, and I'm trying to find the difference of how many miles does he have left on his trip. So I think I'm going to need a break apart drawing. And since I know the total and one of the parts, that means I'm going to be looking for another part and use subtraction. So I'm looking for how many miles he has left on the trip. So my first step is to write the equation with a variable. And now I'm going to go ahead and solve for m. And I get m equals 437. Okay, so let's look at one more example. In this example, we're going to read the real world problem. And in this case, Suki has 152 stickers to place in a sticker album. How many pages will Suki fill with stickers if each page in the album holds 8 stickers? So now I know the total number of stickers, but I'm going to be taking the stickers and putting them into groups of 8 in the album. So if I'm taking a total amount and putting them into equal groups, that means I'm going to need to divide. And in this case, I'm going to need an area model. On the area model, I know the total and I know one of the parts, and I'm looking for how many pages of the album I'm going to need to use. So I'm going to use long division here, but first I'm going to write an equation with the variable to show what I'm going to do. 152 divided by 8 equals P for pages. And now I can set up my long division. And I'm going to follow my steps of divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So first thing I'm going to do is ask how many 8s can fit into 1. No 8s can fit. Can fit into 15. 1 can fit. 1 times 8 is 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. Bring down the 2. I created 72. I divide 72 by 8 and I get 9. I multiply. I get 72. I subtract and I have none left over. So I know that Suki's going to need to use 19 pages. All right. Thanks for tuning in today. Again, one more time, we were using an equation to solve a real world problem, and we had a variable in our equation. The equations are going to be any of the operations, so we have to decide the operation and then solve. All right, see you next time.